Assalamualaikum and hi to everybody. I'm Nurhaliza Binti Rani, ID number 860801025104-001, student of Open University Malaysia, code subject OUMH1303 for English for oral communication. Would like to brief you regarding education about the fire safety in child care center. This topic is very interesting and could be the informative guideline for the kindergarten management, the teacher, the kids, and also the parents. If we ask the kids what will they do if the center was on fire, and the answer will be I didn't know or I didn't know what to do, then we are in trouble. It might indicate that they are not prepared to face any incident, especially involving fire. Teaching kids, especially kindergarten, about fire might be challenging because in the fire situation, the kids could get panic easily, couldn't understand some orders, and needs adult help to escape. This is where the fire safety education is important, at least to minimize the risk if the fire accident occurs. Why the safety plan at the child care center is very important. There are two main reasons why all child care center will need a strong fire safety plan. That is first, because young children are not usually able to discern an emergency situation from a regular event, and they are not always able to seek safety without help. Many childcare businesses handle baby as well as young children, so there is a chance that some of the children present are unable to walk on their own and will need to be carried out of a burning building by staff. Having an excellent fire safety plan not only ensure the safety of these children, but it also helps to reduce the possibility of any staff members becomes injured as well. Last but not least, childcare facility also have a legal obligation to prepare for emergency situations such as fire. Faulty or neglected fire protection equipment could leave the childcare center liable in the case of an emergency. Not only is the business responsible for the well-being of the child in their care, but it is also required to make sure that their employees stay safe too. Having a well-planned fire safety procedure is the best way for businesses to prepare for any unexpected emergency situation. Handling the evacuation of young children and employees can be difficult, but having a plan and adequate fire safety equipment make this possibility much more manageable. When planning an emergency evacuation plan in childcare, it is important to remember that first, exit should be clearly marked with emergency exit sign, and they should be free from obstruction that will make it difficult for people to exit quickly and safely. The area immediately outside of the exit should also be clear to expedite the evacuation. Besides that, firefighting equipment like extinguisher and hose should be properly maintained and inspected each year. Smoke detector and alarm should be checked at least twice annually. After all, what good is having this type of equipment if it doesn't work as unexpected during an emergency? Childcare centers are legally obligated to have their fire safety equipment inspected and maintained, and they must also keep record of this maintenance in case a fire does occur. It It should be bear in our mind that having a fire in a childcare can be very scary and dangerous. With a thorough fire safety plan, however, loss of life and injury can be avoided. Regular maintenance of fire safety equipment and a well-designed emergency evacuation procedure are some of the first steps needed to prepare for emergency situation. The fire equipment without proper maintenance is useless. However, proper equipment without knowing how to use it is even worse. The main two things that should be taught to the kids in the case of fire is that firstly, what they should avoid, the things that cause fire and the act that could cause fire. Secondly, what to do if they're on fire situation, the acts and the equipment that they can use. The first thing is that we have to tell the kids what is the dangerous thing that could cause fire. Among them are match, lighter and gas stove. Other than that, the things that can cause fire easily also should be told, like paper, wood, oil and so on. After that, tell them the act that could cause fire, like playing with match, lighter and gas stove. They should not also play with electrical appliances that produce heat, like kettle, iron and so on. The next step is to tell them what to do when the house or center got on fire. The first step is to find escape. So the escape exit during fire should be told to them in advance, so if the fire occurs, they know where to go. Other than that, if the fire occurs, they should bend down because the flame is so dangerous that makes them faint before arrive to the exit. Bend down until the exit and immediately find a safe place. After that, call 999 for immediate attendance. It is to remind them to stay calm and not panic. If the adult was there, follow their instruction and orders so that everybody are safe. The basic needs when the fire occurs includes fire extinguisher. The kids should be taught how to use it when in the case of emergency. The word pass is used to indicate how to use it, where the letter P stands for pull the pin at the top to break the temper seal. A therefore stands for aim the extinguisher low, pointing the nozzle at the base of the fire. Do not aim at the flame themselves. S is for squeeze the handle to release the extinguisher agent. And last but not least, another S stands for sweep the extinguisher from side to side, continuing to aim at the base of the fire until it appears to be out. The ways to use fire extinguisher, the kids should also be prepared with the knowledge when their clothes are caught on fire. Firstly, you should stop where you are moving or running, feed air to the flame and worsen the fire. Secondly, drop to the floor. If you stand up, the fire can burn your face. Thirdly, roll slowly on the floor or ground in a wrap of blanket. If you can, last but not least, cool off as soon as possible with after for the first and second degree burns. As a conclusion, to prevent fire accident from happening, all people must be cooperative as first. The safety plan and equipment must be in the good condition at all time. The fire and Safety Department should inspect all the child care center to ensure that every each for them have escape. Besides, the kids should be taught the way to escape in the case of emergency and fire. Quick action could definitely save life. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you.